Hi everyone, my name is Zia and I use they and them pronouns. Um, if you didn't catch my last video, I am a non-binary trans femme person, and what that means to me is that my gender is right between woman and man on the gender spectrum, and I am going to be transitioning to bring my body make my body a little bit more masculine and then feel more comfortable with my femme identity as well. I'm finally back with another video after many months. Sorry about that. And also sorry about the technology downgrade. Uh, but, this is how it is for me right now. Lots happened for me in the last few months. Finished school, moved, had a really wild summer job that took me traveling to a lot of different places. So I'm here now, and I'm excited to be making another video. I just wanted to thank everyone so much for all the lovely comments I got on my first video. It was so cool to hear all of your stories and comments and just kind of make yourself known. Please keep doing that if you want to. It's so great to read them. And if you have questions, if you want to talk about anything, please do comment. So, I just kind of wanted to give you all an update on where I am in my life and my gender and all of that. So, I have this kind of document where I just write down, it's sort of a transition update document. And it's not just things like, oh, realized I was trans on this day, which I don't, that's not a thing, but it's kind of things like, oh, I got my binder on this day, or I got misgendered a lot on this day, or I felt really good about my gender this day, or someone thought I was non-binary just by looking at me on this day. So it's just all kinds of things related to gender. Um, One of them that happened this summer was that I got a packer. My friend sent it to me, and I just wore it out in public for the first time a couple days ago. It's really strange having a new body part attached to you. I wasn't really expecting that, but besides that, I think it went well, and I felt really good wearing it. Another thing that kind of happened this summer was I just got to spend some time around lots of different kinds of non-binary people as part of my job, which was amazing. I love non-binary people. I love spending time with them. It's so great. Um, and it was just really cool to see all the kinds of different ways that people present their non-binariness, and different ways that people talk about it. One way, excuse me, that we were enjoying presenting our non-binariness together was just wearing really like high femme formal dresses to do really intense manual labor, like power sawing and carrying large heavy things around. So uh, that was a cool thing. So another thing I was thinking about this summer, I showed you all my binder last time, and I really like it. I don't wear it every day. I think the way that my dysphoria is some days I have more or less chest dysphoria, and that's okay. I think one thing that happened to me this summer was I was just in these spaces where it was really chill to just not wear a shirt, whatever gender you were, or not wear a bra or anything. And everyone kind of was just like, nips or nips. We all have them. And it just really um, gave me a new perspective on that and kind of gave me less chest dysphoria. It's like, yeah, really, all nips are nips. In terms of starting tea and all of that, I'm still psyching myself up to call the doctor. I live now in a place that has, it seems like, really good informed consent for getting hormone replacement therapy, which is, if you don't know, it's instead of having to go to a therapist and having to prove that you're trans enough to the therapist before you can get hormones, they just kind of will give you the hormones if you say that you want them and you acknowledge the risks. And so I'm still psyching myself up to call the doctor, make an appointment, but I'm gonna try to do it soon. I'm also really nervous about telling certain parts of my family and about um, not being able to just kind of have the gender stuff be on the DL anymore. Which, if you're having those feels too, they're super real and it's okay, and there's not actually any rush. So I'm kind of just going easy on myself with that. And you should too if you're going through stuff, because life is a lot and there's a lot of stuff to do. And, you know, take your time with stuff if you want to, or don't. If you're like, hormones today, go do it. You're awesome. I support you in your decisions about your body. So, I just wanted to talk about another thing that people have been asking me about, which is my name. And Zia is not my birth name. Um, I actually really like my birth name and I still go by it. It sounds like a name that would stereotypically be given to a vagina having baby. Um, and I think there's something cool about just keeping it since I like it and not caring. Um, I also really like having Zia as an alternate name. It's an Arabic boy's name, even though it's sort of perceived as a, um, could be perceived as a more feminine name to English speakers, and it means light, which is nice. So now that my travels have ended, I'm back living at my parents' house, and it's, they're not, they could be a lot worse in terms of trans stuff, but they, despite my efforts to tell them, completely have made no effort to gender me correctly, and it's been a little stressful. So send me good vibes. I figured I'd say a thing about my unibrow since I figure people usually ask about it, and that will probably apply online as well. Um, First thing people always say to me is free to Kahlo. I do love free to Kahlo, but that's kind of not the main thing. But I do go out with unibrows like this in public, and I think it's just really interesting from a gender standpoint. Of they're this kind of weird thing that's kind of more masculine than feminine, but also just no one wants them, and everyone's really obsessed with shaving off this little bit of hair in the middle. Um, and I like that it makes me look a little bit more weird. I like making myself a little bit, a little less coherent, maybe a little uglier in a sense. So yeah, um, that's why I do unibrows, and a lot of times I make them glittery too, which is another level of gender fuckiness in my opinion. So I just wanted to end the video with a little story about something that happened to me a few days ago. I was in a bar and I was getting hit on by this really creepy guy, and he kind of reached across me and was like, why do you wear that earring? Which I just love. It's like, why do I wear it? And I didn't answer well, but what I should have said was, I wear a lightning bolt earring because I am fucking lightning, and it's a good reminder. And also, you are lightning, and you're amazing, and you're valid, and your gender is valid, and no one has the right to tell you otherwise. So, have an amazing day, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.